our home and native land. True patriot love in all our sons combat. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
We stand in this moment of accomplishment in mid-step between who we have been and who we are about to become. Plato in the Republic wrote, "The beginning is the most important part of the work." We come today to give thanks for this beginning. We give thanks for the dedication and patience of faculty who have challenged us to work and to learn. We give thanks for the wisdom and knowledge that they have imparted. We give thanks for the work of administrators who keep the doors of this university open to us. We give thanks, most of all, for the sacrifice and support of our families and friends. Without them, we would not be here today. And we also give thanks for the many friendships that we have made during this time of study. As our graduates journey from here today, may they walk with wisdom and truth. May they lead others with diligence and passion. And may they make this world the place of which we all dream, a place of peace and justice for all.
Please be seated. Mr. Chancellor, members of the board, fellows of the university, faculty and staff, families and friends, and graduands, welcome to the celebration of Convocation at the University of Guelph. I'm Anthony Clark, Assistant Vice President, Graduate Studies, and I'm privileged to have the honor of opening this ceremony on behalf of the university. And I would like to officially congratulate you, our graduands, on your momentous achievements. And before I go any further, graduands, will you please join me in thanking the many people, family, friends, and mentors who have supported, encouraged, and assisted you in the pursuit of your studies. This is a day of change and continuity. The change is what we primarily celebrate here with pomp and circumstance and ceremony. Today you close one chapter of your lives and begin a new one. You mark an important accomplishment that culminates years of effort and hard work. And you turn that goal into another step in your preparation to face new challenges of increasing complexity and impact. And therein lies the continuity. Your journey of learning did not begin here at Guelph, nor does it end here today. If anything, it builds upon your experiences of the last few years to become more arduous, more enlightening, more productive, more satisfying, more fulfilling. You came here to develop the possibilities and resources of your own minds. You came here to change your lives, devote some time to learning essential skills and acquiring knowledge, to challenge yourselves and extend your capabilities. Here in our community of scholars, you had the freedom to learn about the world and to learn about yourself. We hope you learned a great deal about how you fit into and affect the world. We hope you see your path more clearly and that you see how your contributions on that path can lead to a better world. We have tried to help you prepare by opening your eyes to ideas you might not have encountered, cultures of which you were unaware, perspectives that complement and sometimes contrast with your own. We have tried to help you think critically, to reject simplistic answers to complex questions, and to refuse the empty satisfaction of half-truths and partial solutions. Ultimately, we have shared with you one fundamental lesson. There is always more to learn. It's now up to you to start applying that lesson of those skills. We send you forth as representatives of the University of Guelph. We know you will make us proud, and we hope you are proud to wear the Guelph name. As you probably noticed, even when you were first applying to universities, we eagerly called attention to the exploits of our graduates. Be one of those people whose accomplishments we trumpet. Be someone who makes a mark on the world, someone who demonstrates the power and potential of higher education. But wherever your future leads, please don't forget that even though you may no longer be on campus, you are still part of our community. Your association with Guelph, like your journey of learning, is lifelong. We hope you will feel welcome to return from time to time to share your accomplishments and experiences with your fellow alumni, your former professors, and the future students who will follow in your footsteps. And so once again, I bid you welcome. Enjoy this ceremony, take pride in what it represents, and please remember all those who have helped make this day possible. For you, my personal congratulations and best wishes. Thank you.
Last June, Valerie Davidson was named University Professor Emerita. She received this distinction in recognition of her long-standing service to the university, her incredible leadership and mentoring of women in science, and her sustained outstanding scholarship at an international level. I am very pleased to invite Dr. Valerie Davidson to deliver the convocation address.
Chancellor Mirvish, President Summerlee, fellow faculty, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to be invited to share this convocation with the graduands and their guests. For members of the graduating class, convocation marks the successful completion of one stage of your lives and the chance to explore new directions. All of you are leaving the familiar routines of the past few years and considering fresh options. And this is something that we have in common, because recently I have been making a transition from the teaching and research activities that I enjoyed as a faculty member to new endeavors as a professor emerita. Now, high school years are a fair ways back for me, but there is a Tennyson poem about Ulysses that I do remember. The lines that resonate with me are when Ulysses says, "I am a part of all that I have met, yet all experience is an arch wherethrough gleams that untraveled world." For me, these lines capture the essence of an explorer, someone drawn to the new and unknown with confidence based on past experience. I also like the metaphor of an arch or portal that provides an inviting view of new territory or opportunities. As I think back, I can remember some distinct moments when I set out to explore new territory. One occurred during my first week as an undergraduate. I remember walking around the corner of the engineering building to join the rest of the frosh for the ritual of orientation. Now, in registration line, I had been assured that the other female frosh would be present at this event. However, as I turned the corner of the building, all I could see was a very large crowd, probably more than 500 people, and they were all male. I remember feeling a racing heart and tight stomach, but I did continue walking and joined the group. The fact that men dominated this space was not going to prevent me from exploring it. And it turned out to be a very good choice for me. one that has led to many interesting opportunities in industry and academia. So I continue to work on several boards and initiatives to encourage more women to study and pursue careers in engineering and the physical sciences. More recent travels have taken me to Africa to participate in a project in Uganda. I remember the first time that I landed in Entebbe. It was the middle of the night, so it was very dark as we drove along the road to Kampala. But as I looked through the windows of the van, I could see lots of activity, people on scooters and bicycles, walking along the road, and gathered at food vendors and other businesses. In Kampala, I am working on a food safety project that involves the Uganda Ministry of Health, the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, and the World Health Organization. One part of the project is to identify which hazards in which foods make people sick most often. However, foodborne illnesses can also lead to other problems. In a country like Uganda, chronic diarrhea in young children is a significant issue because it leads to nutritional deficiencies that cause wasting, growth stunting, and slower educational development. Some foodborne illnesses have long-term debilitating effects on those who would normally produce food or earn income for their households, so there are impacts on food security. And some foods are traded to other countries, and they must meet international standards in terms of levels of pathogens and chemicals. All of these considerations, health, economic, and social impacts, need to be taken into account when deciding which food safety issues are top priorities and what are the most appropriate ways to address these problems. We are using analysis and tools that we developed through research at the University of Guelph. And we are also continuing this work in Canada in collaboration with the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, the Public Health Agency of Canada, and the Ontario Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs. The Uganda project has given me the chance to explore another country. And some members of the graduating class may be planning to travel to different parts of Canada or to other parts of the globe. But even if you're staying close to your current base, all of you are considering new experiences, such as full-time jobs or further studies. Some of you may have a clear idea of what your next steps will be, but others may be less certain about the future. You have identified opportunities you would like to pursue, but you are finding it challenging to find that open arch. I know from personal experience that sometimes you put a lot of energy into applying for a promotion or a new job, but you're not successful. Don't let some initial setbacks discourage you from searching for new opportunities. Be confident in who you are and the experience you have gained to date, and have the courage to try again. Chris Hadfield says that his achievement was being picked to be in training as an astronaut for 21 years. And he recognizes that it was this persistence that led to the opportunity to command the International Space Station. Wherever your explorations take you, I am certain that you will meet other alumni from the University of Guelph. While working on the FAO project, I was able to reconnect with Nicolas Tremblay, an alumnus of the School of Engineering. When he graduated, Nicolas traveled first to Central America to work on a CETA project, and now he is with the FAO and working in Nairobi, Kenya. Over the years, I have really appreciated the updates I have received from Nicolas and other students. These were the keepsakes that I saved when I cleaned out my office at the University of Guelph. In closing, I want to wish all members of the graduating class success in finding new opportunities in work, study, or other aspects of your life. Have confidence that your experiences at the University of Guelph have helped to prepare you for adventures in that untraveled world. Be persistent in your pursuit of new horizons, and finally, please keep in touch with your friends who remain at the University of Guelph.
Good morning. Well, the moment has arrived. Will the graduating class please stand? Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I hereby accept you for admission to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
Will members of the graduating class please be seated?
Good morning again, graduates, and proud family and friends of the graduates. I'm sure you'll be excited, perhaps a little relieved, certainly happy to see your graduate walk across the stage and be greeted by the Chancellor. And you may want to express your emotions in some audible manner. This is fine. Please go ahead. But may we ask the general audience, hold your collective applause until after the presentation of each of the degree programs, and we will provide you the cue. Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Biological Science, that they may be admitted to the degree Doctor of Philosophy. David Thomas Tyler Flockhart. Samantha Louise Logan. Our doctoral graduates from the College of Biological Science. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Physical and Engineering Science, that they may be admitted to the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Joseph Alexander Brown. Yifan Su. Michael Costantino Grossuti. Zibo Long. Farshid Saburi. Lin Chang. Our doctoral graduates from the College of Physical and Engineering Science. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Biological Science, that they may be admitted to the degree Master of Science. Sean Matthew Baudet. David Ian Fraser. Nicholas Daniel Gaudio. Alexandra Harris. Radhika Jadavji. Jordan Michael Knappen. Alicia Yolanda Kokosha. Alison Kwok. Courtney Patricia Lacey. Lucas David Lind. Robert Evans McElroy. Congratulations to our Master of Science graduates. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you this scholar from the College of Biological Science, that she may be admitted to the degree Master of Bioinformatics. Caitlin Mary Ann Simopoulos. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Physical and Engineering Science, that they may be admitted to the degree Master of Applied Science. Carolyn Grace Chan. Larry Chen. Our Master of Applied Science graduates. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Physical and Engineering Science, that they may be admitted to the degree Master of Engineering. Andrew Biso. Xia Chiang. Tijo Joseph. Rajendra Sapkota. Our Master of Engineering graduates. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Physical and Engineering Science, that they may be admitted to the degree Master of Science. Edward Armstrong. Terence Atama. Sarah Brown. Benjamin Nicholas Ferryman. Gillian Prisk. Daryl Good. Mary Kathleen McKee. Brittany Michelle Paganaw. Olena Redkina. Laura Bond Sadler Richards. Babak Sepper. Pengfei Zhang. Our Master of Science graduates from the College of Physical and Engineering Science.
Ladies and gentlemen, could we ask you again to hold your collective applause till we complete the announcement of the names of the next group of graduates. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Biological Science that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Honours Programme. Alexander Michael Barber. Veronique Baudouin. With distinction, Michelle Lauren Jones. Benjamin Tyler Martin. Lauren Alexandra Martin. Blake Bertram McQuatty. With distinction, Caitlin Gina Oliphant. Jaspin Heather Pete. Laura Jean Estelle Richards. Shiran Shao. Sarah Marissa Timpano. Derek Hendrik Vandenberg. Helen Yun. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating all of our graduates in the College of Biological Science.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Physical and Engineering Science that they may be admitted to the degree Bachelor of Computing Honors Program. Congratulations. Diren Audit. Daniel Fudger. Brandon Davis Kominek. Curtis Evan Ramuson. With distinction, Andrew Philip Steinbach. With distinction, Jennifer Rachel Weiner. Join me in congratulating our graduates. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you this scholar from the College of Physical and Engineering Science that he may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Computing, General Program. Jordan Dean Elvidge. Please join me in congratulating our graduates.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Physical and Engineering Science that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honors Program. Paul William Allen. Jordan Douglas Banbury. Clifford Benson. Joshua Bobby Bravin. Brian James Kamanzuli. Amy Casey. Patrick Ciesler, with distinction. Marco Costa Confliti. Devin Allen Kuhn. Olivia Di Felice. Mohammed Zaman Eftekar. Daniela Amanda Farah. Robert Austin Fulcher. Nicholas John Govreau. Podrick Griffin. Trishan Gunnis. Wine Wynn. Stephen Allen Kenny. William Arthur Lloyd. Brian Randall Ludlow. Scott William Mason. Maxwell Mandler McKnight. Jamie Timothy Minaret. Matthew Michael Mullen. David Alexander Park. Neil Wilton Pierce. Nathan Paul Allen Plato. Emily Joan Pollock with distinction. Kareem Sell. Zachary Sweisberg. Wahib Shear. Adrian Alexander Spaziani. Paul Anthony Starcevic. J. Benjamin Vogler. Jonathan Michael Walsh. Scott James Wolowich. Please join me in congratulating the graduates.
Bill Van Heist left a mess up here with the engineers, so give me a second. Don't do that, Bill. Okay. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Physical and Engineering Science, that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors Program. Joanna Felicia Boning. Joanna has distinction. With distinction, Piers Nicholas Cooper. Joel Evan Dubé. Leah Ray Enns. Ariel Joy Fernandez. Kathleen Nicole Miles Fitzpatrick. Aaron Christopher Giles. Melissa Louise Gerald. With distinction, Michael Healy. With distinction, Eric Martin Jalbert. Kevin James Matten. With distinction, Hannah Elizabeth McCoy. With distinction, Jacqueline Dorothy Semple. Samantha Schulman. With distinction, Laura Marie Thompson. Congratulations. Molly Jane Wagner. Brandy Michelle Wilson. Please join me in congratulating our Bachelor of Science honors. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you this scholar from the College of Biological Science that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Environmental Science honors program. I'm doing this on behalf of Mike Eames too. Benjamin B. Boderman. Please join me in congratulating all our graduates.
Mr. Chancellor, I would ask you to confer the various and several degrees on the graduands listed in the program but unable to be present at the ceremony.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I confer the various and several degrees in absentia on the graduands not present.
So, graduates, you did it. You actually finished. What's more, you've gone to the back and you've collected a parchment that says it. And you're good to go. Well, that's what you think. Because you've got to wait and listen to me talk just once more. In fact, you could say that I am between you and the rest of your lives. And I can go on for hours. But actually, I don't want to tarry too long. I simply want to ask you to do two things. First of all, I'm going to ask you to look back. Think back about all of the things that you've done here. All of the things you've learned. All of the people that you've met. All of the friends you've made. What would you say was the most important thing that you've done? What would you say is the stupidest thing that you've done? Well, it's very cool. From up here, I can see when I ask you those questions, the memories appear in your mind. And when I say something that was incredible, you look actually quite serious and then maybe a little proud. And then when I say something stupid, some of you look sheepish because you think I've been creeping you on Facebook. And some of you have that real twinkle in your eye because you knew you did something and it was really silly and you're glad you got away with it. What's important is that those memories are critical. Don't ever forget them. Much to the chagrin of those of us that profess here, your teachers, it's very unlikely that you're going to remember the third lecture of the third week of the third semester. If truth be told, probably much of what you've learned in your classes is already evaporating. So what is it that you're going to carry away from here? Well, I hope you carry away much more than a parchment, much more than a string of notes or a sheaf of papers, ones that probably, like your forebears, you'll keep until you move to your third or fourth place, and then you'll finally throw your university notes away. I hope what you will have learned is to be part of a society, part of a group, part of a herd that cares. Cares about the world and cares about the people around you. So I said there were two things. And because you're all now stellar graduates of the University of Guelph, if the first was to look back, I bet you can guess what I'm going to ask for the second. But you'd be wrong. Because in fact, what I'm going to do is to challenge you. I want to challenge you to be involved, to be engaged in the critical, social, political, and humanitarian issues that face this world. I want you to work tirelessly for tolerance and understanding. When you see intolerance or people failing to understand, I want you to just turn round and use those skills that you've learned here to stamp out injustice, to fight for the people who cannot, to speak for the individuals who have lost their voices, and above all, to care. Care for the people and this planet around you. Because it's only by caring that you will truly make a difference in this world. And sad to say, we really need you. In a world that is riven by injustice, that is challenged by dogma and prejudice and disadvantage, our only hope is you. Do something. Do something. I don't care whether you do decide to take on some of those enormous, daunting challenges, or whether you just decide here and now, every day, to do something to make somebody else's life better. And how do you do that? It's very simple. There is an astonishing human trait. In fact, it's a trait that's present in primates. If you smile at somebody, no matter how angry, no matter how miserable, no matter how depressed, if you keep smiling, they can't fail but to smile back. And in doing so, you actually make a difference in people's lives. Find ways to include people of all ages and stages, all genders and races, in everything that we do to make this a better planet. So, take that parchment. Take your values and ideals. Take your friendships. And frankly, get out of here. Those of us who are left behind will be watching you with enormous pride. I celebrate and salute your successes, and I wish you every success in the future. Congratulations. Following convocation, the Dean of the College of Biological Science and the Dean of the College of Physical and Engineering Science will host a reception for all of the graduates and their guests in the MacDonald Stewart Arts Centre. This will be an opportunity for you to congratulate each other and to say thank you to those people who have supported you considerably over the last while. And I hope you'll take the opportunity to participate. Please remember to return your gowns. We have a number of ceremonies today, and if you walk off with yours, there'll be people who'll be trying to cross the stage without a gown on. So please remember to return them. And would you also make sure that you leave the hall fairly quickly, otherwise you might be consumed by the tsunami of people who are going to come after you for the next ceremony. Take lots of photos. Remember this day. And have a fantastic life. Thank you.
Convocation is dismissed.
You did it!